And I'm happy that I was able to share the ring with so many legendary fighters. You know, to become a great fighter, you had to be.
Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, two of the biggest legends in the sport, have joined forces for an electrifying training session. It's all happening as Tyson prepares for his much-talked-about upcoming fight against Jake Paul. This unexpected duo has fans on the edge of their seats, wondering what kind of insider tips, secret strategies, and knockout skills these two icons might be trading. The excitement is off the charts, and everyone is eager to see how this collaboration could shake up the boxing world. After their intense training session, Floyd Mayweather finally opened up, breaking his silence about the whole experience. And let's be real, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. Mayweather, with his flawless defense and unbeatable professional record, has always been the ultimate strategist in the ring. So when news broke that he was teaming up with Mike Tyson, a heavyweight legend famous for his raw power and no-holds-barred fighting style, fans were understandably shocked and totally intrigued. But this wasn't just about Tyson sharpening his skills for the Jake Paul showdown. It was a meeting of minds, blending two very different but equally legendary boxing philosophies. Imagine what these two could learn from each other. The buzz is all about how this unlikely pairing could influence not just Tyson's fight, but maybe even the future of the sport itself. Mayweather couldn't hold back his admiration for Tyson's relentless work ethic and undying love for boxing. In his first public comments, Mayweather gave fans a glimpse into what really happened behind closed doors. He revealed that they weren't just fine-tuning Tyson's already devastating power. They were also working on mixing in some slick defensive techniques that could give Tyson a real edge over the younger and more unpredictable Jake Paul. Though their boxing styles are worlds apart, these two legends found common ground in their passion for the sport. Mayweather highlighted the critical role of strategy and mental toughness, traits that have been the backbone of his undefeated career. Meanwhile, Tyson brought that unmistakable fire and raw aggression only he can deliver, making their session a fusion of two of boxing's most iconic ideologies. With your pivot, you get on your pivot, and it's light. The jab goes like this jab, 1-2. Mayweather explained to Tyson, demonstrating moves that blended speed with precision. Meanwhile, Francis Ngannou has weighed in on the upcoming showdown between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, and let's just say he's putting his money on experience over youth. Despite Jake Paul being in his athletic prime at 27, while Tyson just turned 58, Ngannou believes Tyson's wisdom in the ring will make all the difference. I'm always intrigued when people talk about Tyson's power, but nobody mentions his technique, footwork, or his insane base, Ngannou said. Every punch was backed by his entire body weight. Of course, he could go to war. Ngannou trained under Tyson's watchful eye before his own high-profile match against Tyson Fury last December, and he's convinced that his former mentor still has what it takes to take down Paul. There's no substitute for the kind of battle-hardened experience Tyson brings to the ring, and Ngannou is betting that will tip the scales in Tyson's favor. However, various medical experts are raising red flags about the risks Mike Tyson might face as he prepares to step back into the ring against someone 30 years his junior. Stephen Hughes, a senior lecturer in medicine at Anglia Ruskin University, expressed concern about Tyson's age, especially combined with his history of alcoholism. He pointed out that these factors make Tyson highly susceptible to serious health issues like subdural hematomas and strokes. Dave Hancock, a renowned fitness guru who has worked with top teams like Chelsea, Leeds United, and the England national squad, warned that this comeback could have dire consequences for Tyson's health. It seems the stakes are higher than ever for Iron Mike, with experts sounding alarms over potential risks. Recently, Tyson's health became a topic of concern when he experienced a medical emergency during an American Airlines flight. His representatives revealed that Tyson became nauseous and dizzy due to an ulcer flare-up just 30 minutes before landing. However, Ngannou doesn't seem too worried. Sure, Tyson's not the same as he was in his youth, Ngannou said, but when he moves and shows off his skills, you're left thinking, what the heck is this? His footwork is still incredible. Paul, on the other hand, has been under heavy fire from the boxing world for agreeing to fight someone whose professional career started before he was even born. The ex-Disney star, who holds a solid 7-1 boxing record, has only lost once to Tommy Fury, the younger brother of the famous WBC heavyweight champ Tyson Fury. Critics have slammed Paul for skipping over seasoned boxing contenders in favor of former UFC champions like Anderson Silva and Tyron Woodley. In August 2023, Paul shook things up by defeating Nate Diaz, a fighter known for his victory over Conor McGregor. This clash only fueled the ongoing debate about Paul's choice of opponents. In response to the backlash, Paul fired back during an exclusive chat with TalkSport's Gareth A. Davis, saying, "I think it's disrespectful to Mike, first and foremost. I would say to them, get in the ring with him. If Mike wants to fight, then Mike wants to fight. It's an honor to be in the ring with him." Opinions on the clash between Tyson and Paul are all over the internet. Some fans are buzzing with excitement, while others remain critical or on the fence. But no matter where you stand, one thing is for sure: the fight is officially on for Friday night, November 15th, when the legendary two-time heavyweight champ Mike Tyson faces off against YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul. You've got a YouTuber fighting the greatest fighter that ever lived, one fan said. Every time these fighters sit across from Jake, they think Disney Channel star, and then they end up on the canvas. This fight, initially scheduled for June 20th, had to be postponed due to a medical issue. Back in May, Tyson sought emergency treatment for an ulcer flare-up while flying from Miami to Los Angeles. But now, the Boxing Hall of Famer has made a full recovery and is ready to step back into the ring for what promises to be an electrifying matchup. The highly anticipated showdown took a step closer to reality as Tyson and Paul faced off at Fanatics Fest 2024, held at the iconic Jacob Javits Center in New York. The press conference was led by none other than former Pittsburgh Steelers star and current sports analyst Ryan Clark. Tyson was met with thunderous applause from the New York crowd, cementing his legendary status. Meanwhile, Jake Paul, ever the polarizing figure, was greeted with a chorus of boos, reminding everyone of his controversial reputation. As Tyson and Paul took the stage to answer questions, the tension was palpable. This unusual matchup is rapidly becoming the talk of the boxing world, with both fighters visibly dealing with their own versions of anxiety. For Jake Paul, the nerves are understandable. He's about to face a level of boxing talent